Until I woke up this morning and realized that one of my videos had a copyright takedown, which is very new to my channel.
It's just a douchebag thing to strike someone's channel.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Sniper Wolf. Or was it? Was it all just a ploy from the deep state to have us eating out of the palm of their hands as the New World Illuminati shadow government actually worked behind the scenes to frame Sniper Wolf and she wasn't actually involved?
You never know when it's gonna happen, you just know it's gonna happen. So, I plan to spend my day outside, having a great time, until I woke up this morning and realized that one of my videos had a copyright takedown, which is very new to my channel. It's never happened to me before, but it definitely happens a lot in the space where people unfairly use the copyright system because we react to videos. So for those of you who are unaware, for what I do on here and how the whole copyright thing works, I play the clip for 10 seconds, and then I give my reaction for about like 15 to 30 seconds on average. I'm not a clip channel, I give commentary on shit. And because I give commentary on said clip, that makes it allowed on YouTube. But apparently not in Manny's world, because this morning, my Manny Show video just got smited. The video in question that was taken down is why everyone hates the Manny Show.
Yes, so a few days ago, Mane apparently gave a copyright strike to Ingween, which I could talk about how Mane's content is literally just copying other all day. But I won't do that to you all, as you probably know and or have formed your own opinions on him and his content. But obviously as a YouTuber, especially one as low effort as many, it's just a douchebag thing to strike someone's channel. Even if you have a problem with someone's video, it's way better to just copyright the video than to strike their channel, as I believe you're not able to get rid of strikes, and they're very damaging to someone's engagement and a threat to their channel. It also just makes you look bad. The internet spent a few days mad at Mane for this for a few days, until he responded.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm Manny from The Manny Show, and you might know me from such things as TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Now, I never really made a video where I speak directly to you, so this actually feels kind of weird, but I want to set the record straight about what has happened since I returned from my very first VidCon last week. So, being a content creator, it's a full-time job, and it's a ton of work. And my team is literally just me and my friend, Ahead of VidCon, I hired an agent to help me manage my monetization sharing, and they went beyond by filing a copyright claim on Engween's video and flagging some others.
I'd gotten warnings that the Manny Show was copyright striking videos criticizing him, but I didn't think he would notice my channel. Surely he wouldn't do that to me, but he did. I received an email that the Manny Show, that he had reported.
And one of my videos had a copyright takedown, which is very new to my channel. The video in question that was taken down is why everyone hates the Manny Show.
Yeah, I'm the genius who hired them, but never with the intention to suppress any content or take down accounts.
One thing I really appreciate and like about this response is that never once does Mane outright blame someone else. He takes full responsibility for what happened and how his actions have affected others, even if it wasn't directly his fault. He understands how his decisions still caused this.
Like me, as someone who has been censored by TikTok multiple times, I am firmly against censorship. So as soon as we learned what had happened, we immediately contacted Engween to see the video, found no issue with the video, and contacted YouTube to reinstate the video and make things right with Engween.
Also, yes, Engween's video is back up. Also, here is his response.
I have to make another video about this. Literally everyone's spamming me to make another video about this, but the Manny Show has responded, and I thought it was pretty good. Well, for the most part. Okay, no, I'm just trolling. It's good. I accept your apology, Manny. He took full responsibility, which I applaud, of course. I forgive you, Manny. I want this shit to be over. Just wanted to make that clear first. And I wanted to wait and give him a chance to respond first before I even made a whole nother video about this.
Basically, that part of the drama was easily resolved and was all just misdirection that honestly Mane shouldn't be crucified for. It was a mistake that I'm glad Mane and other could learn from. This next situation, the Sniper Wolf situation, is very similar. There's this YouTuber named One Giant Onion. You've probably seen some of his shorts, or you've maybe heard of him because of the Master Way drama. But a while ago, I think maybe a year ago, he made a 3-hour-long video called Reacting to Sniper Wolf Until I Laugh, where he played 3 hours of her videos and sat in silence as they played until finally moving by laughing at the last second of the video. That video was taken down and he got a strike to his channel, and like Monet, people were mad at Sniper Wolf for a while until in a moist critical video came out where he claims he spoke to Sniper Wolf, and she had nothing to do with the strike.
The second strike I covered was one that was not declined, it fully went through, and it came from Sniper Wolf. Or was it? Was it all just a ploy from the deep state to have us eating out of the palm of their hands as the New World Illuminati shadow government actually worked behind the scenes to frame Sniper Wolf and she wasn't actually involved? Well, maybe not to that scale, but from all the evidence I've seen now, it actually wasn't Sniper Wolf who filed that strike. And it's a very complicated mess that highlights a very, very rare problem on YouTube that I very much would like to talk about. This isn't a small, obscure channel. This is a channel with almost 1 million subscribers, so a lot of people make some noise about this, wondering why Sniper Wolf is bullying channels that are making fun of her. And she never responded to it or anything. I eventually caught wind of this, and I talked about it in the video I made last night about fraudulent strikes. It's the second video I made in like a week on it because it keeps happening. Now, after I posted that video, Sniper Wolf went on Twitter to claim that she never issued that strike at all. Which got me scratching at the hairs on my chinny chin chin, because it's exceptionally rare for someone to be able to successfully file a strike on behalf of someone else if they're not an agency. If someone is trying to claim your work and they're not associated with any reputable agency, or it's not actually someone associated with you, the strike is normally automatically declined. And what that means is basically what happened to Tech Lead and Manny Show for their most recent strike attempts, where YouTube says, hey, this is a load of dirty barnacles, we're not taking action, we just want to make you aware of it. That's what happens usually when someone tries to strike while not actually being the person associated with the content. So, the copyright strike was filed by an individual who claims to be representing an agency, a collaborative agency, that works with Sniper Wolf. So they were successfully able to file the strike based on the information that they are with this agency that represents Sniper Wolf, thus they have the right to enforce her copyright. This is a pretty common thing, like I mentioned. There are tons of scumbag vermin that do this, these corporate suits that take this action, and many agencies that make this a core part of their strategy. However, what's definitely not a core part of their strategy is having the agents that are filing these takedown requests and strikes use a fucking personal Gmail account. So that's where things immediately became very clear to me that this is probably straight up horseradish. But I reached out to Sniper Wolf directly about this just to 100% confirm whether or not this agency represents her. I also could find no official mention of this agency ever working with Sniper Wolf, so I feel like any agency that would have a creator as large as her would be plastering that all over their marketing material. So this definitely seems like someone pretending to work at that agency and then filing this strike. But I reached out directly to Sniper Wolf just to 100% confirm whether or not she's associated with this group. She confirms she does not work with them at all.
Yeah, that's basically it. Sniper Wolf didn't do it. It's as simple as that. She had nothing to do with it. There's nothing she could have done about it. But as of now, there's been nothing done about it. But those two dramas aren't why I made this video. I made this video because of...
This is a serious topic though, and it's a problem with YouTube. I've been seeing videos about false copyright strikes lately, and it finally hit me too. So if you want like the quick summary version of this, I suggest you click the first link in the description box below and read through that whole thing and spread that news. Like, spread that post and just make sure more eyes and ears are seeing it so we can make sure this doesn't happen again, because this happened to me, this happened to other creators, and I'll get more in depth with that, and this could potentially affect other creators that you definitely don't want it to happen to. So let's just get started. So basically, on July 3rd, I woke up to an email from my contact at YouTube, and they told me, hey, you got a copyright strike. If you want to figure out what's going on, go on your computer and you'll see what happened. So I've never gotten a copyright strike in 10 years of doing YouTube. So I was just like, boom, I'm out of bed, just running to the computer right there in my face. I've never seen that before in 10 years. Channel violations, active copyright strikes, 1 out of 3. So like anybody would do, I clicked on the copyright strike just to see what I did, if I infringed on any copyright, and seeing if there's anything I can do to resolve the situation or make sure that this never happens again. And I'm going to block out any names because I don't want to reveal anybody's personal information. But I got the strike on July 3rd, 2024. It's a 90-day strike. So it says 84 days, but I've been researching this for 6 days, going on 7 days now, basically a full-blown week now. And that's why I'm making this video, because there's a lot of stuff that isn't right with this. So basically, I got my video called Watching Scary Videos That Gave Me Chills So Bad I Almost Teared Up. It's a scary animation reaction, and it's from 11:48 to 7:59, which is where the copyrighted content was found. So that's what, like 6 minutes and some change. And it was content called Paradise Hell. And I'm just gonna block out the creator's name. So my first reaction was literally like, what? Like, what is that? I don't remember reacting to anything called Paradise Hell in my entire life. So what I did, I clicked on actions, because there's two actions that you can do. You can contact the person who's the claimant, the one who filed this copyright strike on you, or you can submit a counter notification, which is basically like you're kind of like your own lawyer and you give all this evidence proving that what you did was fair use and you have the right to be able to react to this content or transform this content. So what I wanted to do at first, because I had no idea what that even was, I wanted to email the email that is right there, like the email that's right here. I'm not going to show the full email. I'm just going to show you the first 4 letters of it. But just take my word for it, okay? It says Visa. So basically I emailed them and I just wanted to know what was going on and how can we resolve this. And I don't even know what this Paradise Hell animation even is. And the sad part is you can't even click on the video or see anything from the video once you get a strike, because YouTube just takes it down automatically. Like, you would think that they would give you a heads up, especially if you've been doing YouTube for 10 years. You would think that they would be like, hey, you know, somebody's trying to copyright strike you on this content. Maybe, you know, you want to review this and try to have a discussion with them. No, it just came out of nowhere. Like, it literally came out of nowhere. No emails about anything, no heads up. It was just boom, bam, strike in your face. But I'm going off topic because that is not the point of this video. The point of this video is that I've never heard of Paradise Hell before. So since I couldn't even figure out what happened in my own video, I went to YouTube, just like I'm doing right now. So I typed in Paradise Hell and then the person's name, because that was the whole video name. It was Paradise Hell, a film by, and then the creator's name. So I typed that whole thing in, and these were the results. It was just stuff like this. It was Hell's Paradise, people talking about things like this, Hell's Paradise, a bunch of shorts about Hell's Paradise, but there was nothing called Paradise Hell with a creator's name attached. And I was so confused because I still couldn't figure out what that even was. Because maybe if I just saw like a screenshot, then I would be like, oh, that animation, okay, I do remember that. But there was nothing. There was nothing that I could go off of. So the next thing that I did was I Googled it. So as you can see right here, I Googled Paradise Hell by the creator, and it says Paradise Hell, a short from 2023 on imdb.com. So one thing that I noticed is that that thumbnail looked very familiar. I know that animation before because I saw my boy Corey react to it. I vividly remember that thumbnail. It was like a person standing at a window and he just, you know, had his face in the corner and then the person's face was there. And I was like, what is that animation even called? So I went to YouTube again and I typed in Corey Kenshin Spooky Scary Sunday playlist, and I'm scrolling through all of his videos and I see it on Spooky Scary Sunday number 20. She is standing outside your window. So I go back into the search bar. She is standing outside your window. I search it and this is the thumbnail that pops up. The same one from when I looked up Paradise Hell, the short from 2023. And I'm like, what is going on? I could have sworn the creator of that was from a different person. So I click on his video and he always leaves links to the animations that he reacts to. So I scroll down and it's called Pleasant Inn by David Romero. And I was like, that does sound familiar. I know who David Romero is because I've reacted to Pleasant Inn. I've reacted to, I believe, Midnight Snack and other ones. So I click on the video. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by the person who copyright claimed myself as well. I was like, wait, is this David's animation or is it this person's animation? So I click that IMDb link, the Paradise Hell, the short from 2023. And then once I actually go to the site, it got changed from Paradise Hell 2023 to Paradise Hell 2016, which doesn't make any sense at all because before I clicked the link, it said 2023. And a little trivia about the film is that it's the world's first AI animated short film, which I don't even know what that even means. It's supposed to be the world's first AI animated short film. Like, how do you even know that? Like, did it just get put into a database of every single AI animated film? And then they were like, yep, that's the first one. So immediately after that, I go to David's channel. The last video that he has is from 8 months ago. And I see a pinned comment. And it says this: Pleasant Inn wasn't deleted by David. It was taken down by a false copyright strike from the person. I looked into the company and it is owned by the person who owns the company, who on IMDb listed the video as a directorial by him under the name Paradise Hell. So I looked at the replies and there were a couple other people that got their videos copyright strike and removed. So immediately after that, I texted Corey and I just told him that somebody's going around false copyright striking anybody who's reacted to David Romero's Pleasant Inn. And he said, I remember personally asking David for his permission to react to his stuff. So if they try me, it won't work.
I made this video because, as a commentary YouTuber, this honestly scares me. Well, maybe it shouldn't scare me. I'm not big enough. But it's kinda odd that all of these copyright, specifically strikes, have been going around the internet these past couple of weeks, all by people who aren't the originators or owners of the content they're striking. But what's even worse is that all of these strikes have been going through YouTube's system with no problem. It feels like every week there's a new strike. And the worst part is that YouTube seems to be doing nothing about it. Their own creators' channels and possibly livelihoods are being put at risks to people with explosive emotions and drama farming trolls, and they haven't seemed to have batted an eye. Conclusion: YouTube can't keep ignoring this. This is becoming huge, threatening, and dangerous situation that shouldn't be taken lightly and should be addressed as soon as possible. If you want creators to feel safe and to stay on your platform over others like Patreon or TikTok or whatever people are using, you have to start putting in the work and fixing the flaws in your system. There's little to no reason the things that have happened these last few weeks have happened, and so easily, with no knowledge to the actual creators. YouTube really needs to make their system's moderation stronger and stop turning a blind eye to things that aren't advantageous to them.
Hello, what you making? The world's yours for the taking. Everything you touch, yeah, you color it in. Your crown's made out of paper, and you've never looked greater. Got an empty canvas, so where to begin? Build your own